a multi-class Melia, what would you give her for a secondary class?
I mean, there's a lot of things you could do with it.
Need to grab my phone.
Because she's a warlock. You can make so many things as a warlock and just...
Yeah. What is your main gimmick gonna be? Are you gonna be primarily spells, or are you gonna do anything martial? You know what pact you're gonna go with?
Zeph, you ask me a lot of questions when I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm just...
Oh no.
I mean, if we do want to do Omen and Pact of the chain stuff, you are able to change your pact later on. So if you kind of want to start with a martial build, you could go Pact of the Blade and then subclass into something that complements that. Or you could also like do the I think Jay said it's fine, but if you want to make your warlock like your patron or deity, you could also go cleric, like in a trickery domain.
I'm kind of thinking about just doing cleric, because I don't think we're going to have a lot of people that A, remember they can heal, and then B, will focus on such healing, and I'd like us...
Yeah, I'm a ranger, so I have
Alright.
cure wounds, but it's not going to be my focus anytime.
Okay, that's it. We're pinging the rich people.
And there is also... What? Because...
What? No! No!
I need to update the stream title.
Don't you love listening to Nessa scream? No!
You want to do... You'd have to pass it by Jay, but what you could do for a fun thing is you could take the Warlock, and then you could also take the Witch class from the Patreon. So think about it. Your entire thing as a deal maker is binding souls. Binding souls is the entire gimmick of the Witch.
I could, but that's a lot of homebrew to force into one sheet, and I don't have the brain energy.
That is valid.
I just want... I don't need like it to be the most basic bitch base thing. I just need it to be base and not homebrew, so I'm not trying to mix homebrew and crop. I also don't remember just all rules. I kind of remember them, but I have them pulled up right next to me, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's fine. We're just gonna go.
The Gestalt is basically the same, except you just have two classes.
It's really not that different. I'm trying to remember how they mix the two classes, because that has them.
What do you mean? You just have both?
Hey!
Like, there are a few things that, like, if you get extra attack from two classes, you replace one of them with a feature.
With
or you can also
ASI.
give it a feature. So, yeah.
I think it's only an ASI.
No,
I think in the sheet that you give, I think it says only.
Again, that's why I'm double checking just all
If I'm
have
remembering.
rules to this. Y'all, there's literally this thing called the GM binder online, which you can just pull up and have just all rules in front of you, and that's what I have.
Okay.
Either ASI or a feat. You get to pick one.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Welcome back, you bunch of freaking chaos gremlins. I'm surprised this is even happening right now. I'm going to be honest with you. How we managed this, color me impressed. Welcome back to Warriors of Endless Sky. No, none of the stuff is set up. Don't ask me why.
You need to get a quest portal set up, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
There's not, as far as I know.
Listen, I'm struggling to so much as make content right now. Y'all can get off my tail about...
I'm just saying, as a friendly reminder, you need to get one set up eventually. Don't yell at me. Watch your tone.
Watch my... Okay.
I'm older than you, and I will mom you right now. Don't start.
Yeah. Whatever.
Damn,
I
what's
also
in the
know your
mom
mom's
card?
Facebook.
Okay, and...
I also know her.
Okay, and... Like... This is not a substantial threat. Anyway... Welcome back, everybody.
I will physically go to mom you if I have to.
You're busy.
What?
You think I can't make time? I'll just show up after my shift tomorrow. I get off at 8.
I dare you. I freaking dare you. Anyway.
Salem is not a person you want to dare.
Fight me, nerd. I woke up this week. I chose violence. Deal with it.
You're forgetting she's short. Short people are dangerous.
Hey.
You think I don't know this?
I feel
You think I do not know
bad
this?
for Jay because the more he goes on this way, I feel the more that me and Salem have just rubbed off as a bad influence.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what's really funny is that he's taking after you when it comes to challenging me, and you know how that goes, and I think it's hilarious.
For anyone who is following the history of this channel, blame the two D-gens in here for this.
Hey.
Anyway.
I'm not that bad. Also,
I am
stole
that bad.
all of the first, so suck it.
Jim's not here to compete with. It's fine.
I know, Jim's not here to compete with. The Zeph used to compete like a baby bitch.
But I'm currently
Lord
hating my life.
Yeah.
Aren't we all, Zeph?
Done mashing.
Aren't we freaking all?
One last final question for my sanity. What fucking level are we at?
2.
Okay, great. That's what I thought.
Okay, I'm gonna start the recap. Hello, everybody. It's Jay. Last time, the party went to prison. And I am going to be honest, the entire opening of this campaign hinged entirely on, guess what, guys? Not going to prison. Thank you, Zeph, for derailing me in the first 2 sessions.
That's why I'm here.
Oh my gosh, bro. Prison was not... I'm gonna be honest, as your DM, I am trying to, like, find a loophole for you to get out of this, because this is such a freaking problem, Zeph.
Can we pay our way out of this? I got some cash money.
You do not have nearly enough cash.
What's the bail, for real, for real?
Your bounty plus interest?
I already, like... It's fine. We're gonna go in front of a council and have some conversations. It's fine.
Your bounty plus interest, Zeph, that is over 3,000 gold.
Yeah, Zeph,
I may have cash money, I don't got that cash money.
Exactly.
Well, that would be bail.
That technically would be bail in a sense, but
No. Bail is where you get out of prison, but they still press charges. So it's like you're out of prison before you go to court for your crime.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna pick up after we left off. Omen, we're gonna start with you. You are stuck in prison for the next 24 hours until you get called in front of the council. You have time on your hands.
I'm living La Vida Loca, bro.
Just
okay.
You just chilling. Just
La vida loca.
Those, like, am I like? I doubt they just gave me like a deck of cards. I can't play solitaire right now.
No, you are stuck. It is anti-magicked. It's
the only solitaire I get is solitary confinement. I get it.
Yep.
He's suffering. And
You only get rice. That's it. Are there I'm like thinking Omen is also like my one not very social character. He would just be sitting in silence, unironically.
Okay, so you are sitting in silence for 24 hours. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody else, you have 24 hours before you are called to the inner ring. You've all done your, like, little thing at the tavern, and you're like, okay, we all met, now we have to figure out how to get this guy out of prison.
So, since I was, like, physically gone and technically missed 2 days in World, because I didn't know, can I get, like... I absolutely know she was doing some information digging. Can I just get some information that she would have grabbed out of that?
Okay, roll me a d20. We will let the fates decide.
Just flat roll?
Yes.
18.
18. It's... Information's not hard to come by in the Shining City. It's... This is a place of, like, people talk. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you know the right places, oh boy, can you get people to talk. So you did some digging. You did some snooping around. You talked to some rather questionable people at times. Because despite it being the Shining City and mostly neutral territory, still some shady business, you know, not every place is so uptight. So, doing that little bit of digging, Nelia, I'm going to send this to you.
Ooh, hooray! I get things.
You get to know the funny.
I love the funny. Give me the funny.
There you go.
I love doing 9 things at once. It's so silly.
That's what you got.
Ooh! Do I know the name of this person?
Was a random commoner. Is like
Random commoner.
You found him in a back alley, just like doing whatever. You know, I'm sure you can imagine how back alley dealings go. I don't think I need to.
I do them all the time.
Some poor dude on the street, despite the homeless population.
Some people just don't want to talk, and you gotta let them live their lives. It's okay, I get it.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh god, Cassius, Sam, Nelia, you guys are at the tavern, obviously, and you now have to figure out, well, actually, no, you guys have 24 hours. How are you guys spending your time?
I'm trying to create a solid defense, because I'm like, well, we got some problems. And I would like to avoid that, so...
Let me make some healing potions.
Okay. If you have the gold to pay for the materials, or you already have the materials, feel free.
Yeah, I already have 5.
Okay.
I bought 5 last time.
Okay, I figured as much. Yeah, you're good to go. You can make up your healing potions. Okay. Mr. Witch Doctor over there sitting in the corner.
Can I be a taste tester? Hold up.
Oh
no.
I'm by
myself.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I get so many spells out of this.
Sam.
I forgot how this spell was funny like that.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight. Sam, I need more personality than just rock this session, okay? Please.
I'm trying.
No, you know what? Nelly is gonna defend Sam and be like, I think that'd be a great idea. Please taste test.
Yes.
I would like to know if they A, taste good, and B, are effective.
What?
Nelia, who's like signing all of this to Sam. Because can we say we have the fairy to act as translator, because that is what Jim's supposed to do, but he's not here right now.
Yeah, no, we'll say you have the fairy to act as translator.
Okay, where are we?
You guys are at the tavern right now.
Nah, man, I'm in my room.
Oh, you're upstairs. You're in your room. You're just like, frick the world.
Dang it.
No, he doesn't like to be interrupted when he's making his potions.
Nah, man, frick the world. Anyway. Okay. So, you guys are, as of current...
it's 10. Okay.
So, you guys just chilling, you taking some downtime? At least I assume you're taking some downtime.
No.
Nelia, I'm gonna ask Nelia, how are you Never mind.
No. So here's what she's doing, okay? She, absolutely wrote down everything she gathered based off of Omen's case, okay? Now she is, discreetly manipulating bar patrons into giving her information on the event that she missed out that got her, current favorite figure, Omen, arrested. Because I was gonna say favorite pet, but that's not, a technically accurate term for what their relationship is.
You're good.
So,
not yet, at least.
Not yet, at least.
Okay, so, I'm gonna roll.
Nelia does what Nelia does best. She's manipulating people into giving her what she wants.
Give me a charisma check really quickly.
I can do that. I have high charisma because Warlock. So suck it.
Mental blackmailing?
Oh god.
That's what I...
Warlocks as casters actually scare me.
Oh, with Gestalt rules, by the way, is I can mix 2 casters and just have all the spell slots from both. So it's really funny.
What?
I have 7 spell slots.
What are you playing?
Cleric and Warlock. So I have...
Domain, are you doing trickery?
Or I have 5 spell slots, because I get 2 from the Warlock and then 3 from Cleric. Domain of Trickery. It's a lot of tricking. It's really funny, and you're not
buddy,
gonna like it.
you get to play with the fun deity.
I get to play with a fun deity, and I love it.
I get to introduce the Pantheon then. Yes, let's freaking... I'm sorry.
Are you having your deity and patron be the same thing? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, basically.
Also bad idea.
Hey, no one ever said she was smart, but it's really funny.
That's who she's partnering up with. We knew she's not smart.
Okay, but Nelia threw in her lot with, like, the jerk deity. But, okay.
Hey, Nelia doesn't care so long as she gets what she wants in the end. He can have her soul, it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, so 19.
Okay. It's... A lot of people pass you the same story. It's, like, you know, there were 2 dudes, like, everyone was going about their business. Suddenly, people that fit the descriptor of your party, including E's character, who I will say is there, even though he's not,
He's doing his own thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be associated with us like a loser.
Well, he's stuck with you now because he was also part of the instigation. But, anyway.
How to make friends 101. Get them all arrested with you.
Yep. That's how this is going. But
built
basically the
different.
story is a Phoenix Aarakocra, some crazy guy with a blindfold and a sword, and a deer man and a pixie all pretty much accosted 2 people in the street. People in the street were like, "Hey man, like, there's nothing. Why are you attacking us?" Dude with blindfold pulled the sword. The other 2 started running, probably what sounds like in fear of their lives, and they ended up getting chased down again.
Oh, for Nelia, this sounds a lot like Omen made a fuck up that she has to fix now.
Oh, absolutely.
That is 100% what happened.
The people you would see a few people from the Dread District, you know, the necromancers and whatnot. These guys are... Most of the city is, like, undefined as to which territory it's part of. You know, neutral ground. But there are districts for each, as I've aforementioned stated. The people from the Dread District are very noticeable, honestly. Just... I'm sure you can understand why. They're unsettling.
In Omen's defense, he is very paranoid for multiple reasons.
But a few of them stop by. They tell you that, Omen basically, basically, after chasing down the 2 people, the council members caught the 2 troublemakers, as they turn out to be, and then Omen tried to resist arrest.
So it's a lot of,
It's a lot of, he fricked up, and... yeah, it's...
I'm going to kill this man.
Okay.
So, if anything, it is Trix's fault.
Why is it Trix's fault? Hold on.
Because they were the ones who saw creepy cloaks and dragged us along.
Okay, but you're the one who pulled a sword on a man. Just saying, buddy.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
That is assault. Anyway,
And I'm a pepper. What's your point?
okay.
I'm going to sob. This man has ruined everything I worked so hard for. Oh, okay. The more she hears, the less happy she looks.
I'm going to make an offer. Would you like to speak with your deity?
Sure!
This is something I'm going to carry over from MT because I like it. I think it's fun.
You like that I like bugging you about your pantheons that you create, because I like to world build with you.
Listen, man! I put way too much thought into these things. I have fun getting to show them off.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Give me.
Okay. So sometime during the night, which you can't trance in this because you're a tiefling. Go figure.
Sobs.
You end up in the dream space. This cold, I wouldn't say void, but like, you know how like the world looks when Frodo puts on the ring in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Like that kind of like ghost like plane. How everything looks ghosty and wispish and whatnot.
Yeah.
You end up in a place like that. And standing in front of you, this time in humanoid form, because most of these deities actually prefer their humanoid forms in comparison to the beasts, is this, what I would say, 7-foot tall black dragonborn with this, like, very pronounced crown of horns, large wings with, you know how, like, in some renditions of dragons, they've got, like, the spikes coming off, like, the second wing joint?
Ooh, fancy.
He's got those. He's got this long, kind of heavy tail that has this, like, 2-piece blade on it, and 3 more blades running up part of the tail. And, these pale white eyes without pupils. And he's just standing in front of you.
Oh, I didn't think you'd answer. Huh.
His eyes narrow a bit. For reference, this is the shadow deity. His name is Armageddon, and he is a bastard.
He's a rat bastard, man, and it's real funny.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
You're causing problems again.
I cause a lot of problems, unfortunately. But that's why you like me. And you don't like me. That's why you took me, though.
His arms are folded quietly.
Hey, she's not wrong, though. She's like, you picked me because I cause problems. They're effective problems most time. This one, technically not my fault either. Trying to fix it.
And what was the agreement?
I'm not supposed to cause major problems for you, and you will leave me alone and not destroy me. Kind of.
Leans forward, like, this guy is big, even in humanoid form. He's big. He's got this like
this tiny cinnamon roll looking woman.
Fix it.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm aware of this.
Oh, I know.
And you're not calling them getting arrested a breach of contract.
It is.
Oh. Well, whoops. That's painful for them. I just need something to help convince the council to let them go. And I have 24 hours to figure that out, and I have a lot of not enough. Do you have something? Anything, any little thing? I'll take a grain, if you will. Grain of salt. Just a little grain.
He narrows his eyes a bit.
Please.
And then...
you have my...
I do a favor for you.
I owe you.
And then you do one thing for me.
What do you want? I know how this works, but can I know ahead of time? Before I shake the hand?
I'll figure something out.
Oh, this is an IOU.
Precisely.
God damn it. Fine. Fine. An IOU. And she shakes his hand.
It's painful, I will say. painful, I will say, as you see like his entire body light up with markings and the horns twist out larger for a moment before it all fades away and he lets go of your hand. There.
You hurt. You hurt a lot.
Well, you have a few options.
I like options.
From what I understand, there may be a little interference. If you understand. Little, well, people who want other people dead. And
well, there's a lot of that going around the city.
He's going to... Ooh. He's going to summon... what looks like a sliver of darkness in his hand. And... what looks like an illusion begins to play out around you. And... it's kind of this thing of, like, if you were shown, like, a recording, you know? And in it, you would see, in fact, that there was a second figure.
There really was somebody else. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's helpful, but how does that get him out of prison?
Well...
Can she make out what the figure looks like so she can at least write down a description?
They are wearing strange robes and, have their face covered.
Oh, rip.
However, oh yeah, that. I'll get back to that, Zeph. But, he just sighs softly. It's like, I could leave you a little bit of this recording.
Well, that'd be very helpful. To you. Mostly intact. You own a solid 75%. I want that 25%. Please. Respectfully.
Then I'll leave you the footage. And he kind of, like, walks a circle around you and leans over your shoulder for a minute. Like, and you'll owe me later.
I thought we already shook on this.
Just letting you know.
My formal reminder, which I appreciate very much so. And she's gonna kind of, like, look down to her hand where she shook, and she's gonna be, like, just stretching it a little bit. You hurt, by the way. You hurt a lot. And, you know, losing my home and my parents and my everything, I really didn't. Now I have a life, kind of. Oh.
He is so much fun. Anyway.
Oh. I'm assuming it's a cold sweat and she is just so sore.
Oh, it's yeah, it's not fun. It's
so nauseous.
It's gonna be funny though, because one Nelio scolds Omen. It's not gonna be a yelling match. It's just gonna be such aggressive sign language.
Oh no, I'm playing. Just you wait.
You guys, wake up, and as you all begin your journey downstairs, you are met with what look like 4 guardsmen in very ornate armor. 2 of them carry swords and shields. The other 2 carry these odd rifle-looking things. Because, you know, this is magic and tech and whatnot.
Nelia with the most tired sign language ever is gonna be like, I've had a very rough night. So long as that's not pointed at me, we won't have a problem. I don't have the will to fight.
So, Sam, Cassius. Hello?
Avo.
Avo?
Nessa.
He's gonna sit there eating his breakfast. This is, as far as he's concerned, this isn't really his business.
You were recruited to help with this.
Help with what?
Getting Omen out of
Getting
prison.
Omen out of jail.
You're stuck in
who?
it now, buddy.
You were there. You're going to help.
I've like talked to you one time.
That's too bad.
Okay, what's in it for me?
What do you want? Shake and agree on anything.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Why? I haven't done anything.
He learned.
Bro said that
done
so
nothing.
fast.
I'm fine. Listen, any contract between us will be written on paper and legal. Hold up, like one of his health potions.
You need resources for potions.
Yes, I like experimenting. So if you can do anything to help me, you know,